Good morning! Welcome to day 4 of the True Self Challenge. How are you guys feeling? Are you feeling strength? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you feeling like I'm on top of the world? Or are you feeling like, I need some more release techniques? If you are feeling that way, boy, do I have a treat for you today. I'm so excited to share with you today this energy dance. This is something that I use very frequently. If not every day, probably 5 times a week. I use it that much because it gets my energy moving, it gets me flowing, and it helps release the pressures and the stress of everyday life. Because I get overwhelmed too. I get so stressed out. I am constantly working on removing that stress, removing that pressure that I feel to perform and to be and to show up for everyone at 100%. So I want to help you to release those stresses as well. Yesterday we talked about time as an excuse. We talked about how we let other things rule us and take charge of us. But what about judgment? Do you ever let judgment rule you and take over for you? Judgment that you have on yourself or other people? So for example, we've been talking all week about that negativity and clearing it out. But what if along the way you felt even worse about yourself, or you felt like it's been too hard, or that you are not cut out for this? I want to talk to you about that because that is another limiting belief that I see very frequently in my clients. They have that judgment that they are not good enough to do it, that they are not smart enough, or that they don't know enough. And so they let this slip through their hands. So for you, where are you judging yourself too harshly? Where are you saying, I'm not that good of a mom. I can't help my kids do their project? Or where are you saying, my house is a mess, and so I'm not good enough? Where are you saying, that woman looks like a crazy person today? Why is she not getting her life together? Why can't she just make her kids behave? Where do you have judgments of yourself and of others? As we do this challenge, things come up, right? You start to feel emotion. You start to feel your cycles. You start to feel that you that you haven't been doing things the way that you would like to do them. You start to feel like you are not doing it right. Am I right? Have you felt that way? I'm saying this because I have been in your exact shoes, and I felt that before I could take care of me, before I could do anything, I had to know exactly how to do it. And if I messed up, well then, by golly me, I couldn't do it anymore and I couldn't try again. Okay? Raise your hand if you have ever felt that way, because I sure have. But that is a belief system, a limiting belief that you can literally erase out of your life. And you can change it. You can make it however you want to. But first we have to address it. First we have to talk about it. We have to talk about those judgments. Where are you judging yourself? Where are you feeling like you aren't measuring up? Okay? Pretend there's a measuring stick right here in front of me that I'm just holding it. Okay? And for some reason, you have set the bar up to like here. Okay? You set the bar really high for yourself. But then life happened, right? You had a child who didn't want to follow instructions, or you yourself like tried it and you didn't do good enough. And so you're like, oh, I guess my notch needs to be down here now, even though I set it up here. I'm not good enough. Poor pity party me. Right? We do it. So where are you judging yourself unrighteously? Where are you saying that I'm not good enough, that no matter what I do, it never works? Because I guarantee if you're saying that, you are disrupting your energy centers. You are disrupting the natural flow that your body is trying to give you, and you're interrupting it and saying, you're not doing good enough. You're not showing up well enough, so we're just gonna stop. Okay? Let's not say that anymore. Let's attack that judgment today. Let's attack that fear of not being enough. Let's attack that fear of other people are doing it better, so that means I can't do it at all. Okay? Let's just wipe that out. Because guess what? There are lots of people who do healing that help other people. So what makes me different? What sets me apart? If I believed into that, if I bought into that, I could not be successfully helping women. And same for you. If you buy into the fact that whatever you're doing is less than someone else, then you're canceling out any person who needs you to show up in their life today to help them. And that could be your child, or it could be your spouse, or it could be your friend. So let's cut that out so you can be who you are, so you can help someone else. True self, true love, true helping is about being and owning your power, is owning the truth that is within you and saying, I don't care what other people think or what they're doing. I'm going to do it my way, and I'm going to do it amazing. And even if I mess up, I'm still going to know that I did a good job. Okay? You get to decide if you are like those Lemma people in that book, You Are Special. You get to decide if you get to carry that gold sticker of a star, job well done, or if you're just going to let it fall off of you. And I hope that you choose that you're going to let it fall off of you, because there are going to be judgments all along the way. Every step you take, someone is watching you, and they're either going to love you through it, or they're going to be a negative Nancy and say you've changed, you're different, you're this, you're that, okay? But you get to decide if that sticks onto you or if that falls off of you. And this technique that I'm going to teach you today is going to help you to tap into true energy source and help you clear out that negative vibration that may be hanging out within your heart center, within your mind, within your root chakra, and it's going to help you just to be more balanced. It's going to help you feel grounded. It is going to help you connect and love deeper. So with that, are you guys ready? I'm so excited to teach it to you. So just like this Gaosho position that I'm doing right here, I want you to bring your hands into heart center, okay? And I want you just to think of something that you are grateful for today, something that causes you to feel happiness. Even if it is, I have lungs in my, or I have air in my lungs, okay? Think of something like that. And then slowly bring your hands apart and out. So you're gonna have your hands about 6 inches away from your heart and about 8 inches apart, okay? And again, I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to think of all of the good things in your life. Anything that you can praise, anything that you can just express gratitude for. And let me share a little secret with you. If you say something like, I am grateful for my illness, or I am thankful for my screaming child, guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna bring gratitude, and it's gonna shift you out of any negative mood you are in, okay? So gratitude and praising is what we're doing right now. And you can spend as much time as you want on this, but remember, I'm all about the simplicity. So I spend about 1 to 2 minutes sending that thought vibration in between my hands, okay? So I'm gonna do this just a little bit quicker. So I've thought my gratitude. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise my hands up above my head, and I'm going to imagine that I'm sending that gratitude all the way up into the universe, into heaven, into my higher power, whatever you want to call it, into the violet flame, whatever resonates with you. Okay, so my hands are way up above my head, so I'm going to bend down here so you guys can see. So up above my head here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my palms outward. Okay, so my hands are facing out now, still up above my head, and I'm just going to flow them down. Okay, because remember, we're dancing, and if you know me, you know that feminine energy, true self, is about movement and dancing, okay? So we're gonna do all of that out here, okay? And then bring your hands back up to the Gaosho position. And then you take a deep inhale, okay? So, and on the exhale, you're gonna send all of that energy down to the ground, okay? So what this is doing is it's bringing energy to your feet and to your head, to your crown chakra. Your crown energy center is what that is, okay? And when both of those are in balance, then all of this in between can be in balance, okay? but we have to get it moving and we have to flow that energy. Or guess what's going to happen? You're going to get stuck and you're going to feel sluggish in your life, and you are going to buy in to those judgments that you have for yourself, and you're going to allow those negative thoughts to take over and rule your body, your mind, and your soul. Okay? So again, what this looks like, you meditate, you just ponder, you send all of those thoughts of gratitude right in through your hands. Okay? You bring it up, and you can take an inhale breath if you want to right here, and then you just flow your arms down. Okay? Just flow with it. Just let your arms move. If it helps to close your eyes, do it. Okay? Bring your hands up to heart center. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, just send all of that flowing down. And then inhale, back up to heart center. Okay? I want you to do that 3 times for me. Okay? That movement, meditating, up, flowing down, back to center, inhale, exhale, push down, inhale, bring back up. Okay? Allow this to bring you that balanced centeredness that you need. When you exhale and push down, send any of your negative thoughts, any of the I'm not good enough, or any of those judgments of others, of them not showing up in your life the way that you want them to. Send all of that down into the earth so it can be cleansed and washed away from you, so you can show up 100% for your life and be your true self. Have a wonderful day, you guys. I'm so grateful that you are here and participating in this challenge. It makes me so happy to serve you and give you these tools and these techniques to help you to better your life. Because I want you to not only better your life, but your child's life, or your husband's life, or your friend's life. And you can only do that by starting with you. Have a wonderful day.